Hey everybody, it's Tara Bryan, and you are listening to the Course Building Secrets podcast. Whether you're a coach or a CEO, the success of your team and clients is based on your ability to deliver a consistent experience and guide them on the fastest path to results. This podcast will give you practical, real-life tips that you can use today to build your online experiences that get results and create raving fans. Why? So you can monetize your expertise and serve more people without adding more time or team to your business. If you're looking to uncover your $1 million framework, package it, and use it to scale, you're in the right place. Let's dive in.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode on the Course Building Secrets podcast. I am thrilled that you're here. Hey, I have been getting this question a number of times, so it is time to jump in and do a session on this topic, which is how do you serve your content? Do you drip it out? Do you offer it all at once? Do you let people go through it however they want to? How do you structure how you're delivering what you're putting into your membership, your course, your program, whatever it is that you're delivering as your online experience? So I want to take a couple of minutes to just explain this whole concept of how do you think through this problem. So the very first thing is to remember that you are you're providing someone, your perfect avatar, the fastest path to the solution that they want, right? So they have a problem, you have a way to fix that problem, and so your job is to provide them the fastest path to get to that outcome, right? Like, period, end of report. That's why they're paying you. Because otherwise, like, people can go out and they can search YouTube, they can search the Google, they can do all of the things to solve the problem that they have. That's not what they're doing, right? They're paying you to give them guidance and to give them the fastest path to that result. So hopefully you have that experience and you can get them through not only going through the path faster, but help them overcome the obstacles and hurdles and all the other things that you know are going to happen when they try and solve their problem. Okay, so foundationally, that's first and foremost in terms of remembering that is your goal. So all of the content that you're going to create for them foundationally is going to get them on the path so that they can take the steps to solve the problem. That's it, right? Like, so from that regard, you want to drip out the content to them, right? Because you want to deliver it in a certain format, in a certain way, and within a particular amount of time so that they can follow along and you're showing them the path, right? If they wanted to come in and randomly pick one of the modules that you had in your program or in your experience, that's great, but that's not getting them any further than just going out and Googling it, right? And so your job is to provide them that path. Now, there's two different ways that you can drip out content. The first way is time-based. So you are saying you are going to give them content on a particular day or on a particular time. And that is if you're doing a cohort or you have something going on in between the time that you're releasing the first one and the second one and the third one, et cetera, right? So that's time-based dripping, meaning you're controlling when they're getting access to each module, lesson, whatever it is that you have going on in the structure of your program that you're giving them. The other way is progress-based. So they complete this first one, and then because they've completed this first one, then they can get access to the second one. So someone could still go through all of it in a compressed time frame, but they're going through it in order. Because if you've done this correctly and you've mapped out the fastest path to the result that somebody wants, there is an order. It's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, etc. Right? And so there's an order to it. So that's why we recommend that you choose one of those two dripping, and that's the term for it, dripping methods, so that you are helping somebody progress in organized fashion through their problem to the resolution, right? That is the first sort of order of business. A lot of times people come to us and they're like, well, we want to do a Netflix style, structure within the program so people can just go and pick and choose whatever they want and get what they need when they want to get it and all of that. Sometimes, if you want to use a different term, it's like a video vault, right? Where they just go in and grab what they want. Excuse me. But here's the problem, is that think about when you're going out to Netflix. You want to just like Netflix and chill, right? Like you want to just relax. You want to go out and be entertained. You want to just grab something you're in the mood for. But when you're learning something new, when you're trying to solve a problem, you're actually like looking for somebody to guide you down what the path is for them to do that, right? Like you don't want to randomly go out. If you think about Netflix and you're like, here are the top 10, here are what people are watching, or here's like the 42 million other options that you can search for if you're in the mood based on topic or, movie genre or whatever, right? A totally different intent. So when you're creating your program, again, that's why we recommend that dripped approach, either time-based or progress dripped approach for your core curriculum. Now, you're going to have additional modules, additional content, additional things that will be helpful for people that may not fit within that success path, and that's okay. And that can be served up in sort of a more Netflix style where they can pull in what they need. Maybe they want to learn how to do a specific thing, how to edit videos, how to do better videos, how to start a podcast, all sorts of random topics that aren't directly in your path of how you are teaching it so that somebody gets from point A to point B. All of those can be sort of open and available to someone at any point in time. And so it's really important that you are looking strategically at how to structure your experience, regardless of if it's a membership, a course, a program, or whatever else you can dream up online, is that you have your foundational content that gets them that resolution to that problem, and then anything else, right? Sometimes we say what's need to know, what's nice to know, right? Like, so you can kind of structure it that way. But if you're asking yourself that question of should I be dripping? Should I just have a bunch of, kind of modules or courses in a library? Should I have an extra, section of content where it's like a video vault or it's Netflix style? That is how you start to organize what you have. And if you're starting from scratch, again, you're starting from that core success path, or the $1 million framework is what we call it. You're starting with that piece because that is your job. Your job is to get them the fastest path from where they are today to where they want to go. And then everything else is just bonus on top of that. So hopefully this helps you if you're sort of like, how do I structure everything in there? And if you find yourself in a place where everything is Netflix style or just nice to have video vault content, then my challenge to you is you need to go back and identify your signature methodology, how it is that you get people from point A to point B, and make sure that you have a really solid set of steps that gets them to that resolution as quickly as possible. That is what they're paying you for. Everything else is either not necessary or extra, right? Or for their enjoyment, for their extended learning, for their deeper dive, for whatever purpose it serves. But your core membership, your core online experience should not just be a bunch of random videos that you're creating and throwing in there. All right, hopefully that serves you. This is a really specific tactic, but it's one that I think a lot of people struggle with when they're first trying to figure out how to organize everything that they're doing. All right, if you love this episode, go ahead and give us a a rating or give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And we'll see you on the next episode. Hey, everybody. Are you a business owner ready to streamline and scale your business? Imagine solving the biggest business challenges with clarity, a strategy, and a clear plan. Hey, I'm Bryan, and I want to invite you to take the first step towards transforming your business with a free 30-minute discovery call. This call is an opportunity to discuss your goals, identify key challenges, and learn how my mentorship program can help you achieve the success you're aiming for. In just a half hour, we'll explore how you can scale your business by enhancing your authority strategy, engagement strategy, and retention strategy. You'll get personalized advice and a clear path forward. Ready to take the first step? Click on the link below that's in the show notes to book your free discovery call now. I hope to talk to you soon.